When you go into these archives, do you know what you're looking for always?
Absolutely not. You don't know. And there is a quality of serendipity, which is why I think it's so important to go to the archives. For Killers of the Flower Moon, I used to go out to this archive. It's part of the National Archives in Fort Worth, Texas. The building is unbelievable. It looks like a airplane, hangar. And I was pulling documents about something a very specific thing, which was just the Osage, because of a very racist system, had these guardians, these white guardians appointed to manage their fortunes. And I was just trying to find out whether a certain member of the Osage Nation had a certain guardian. So I'm pulling boxes, and in one of these boxes, I see, it looked like a ledger almost. It had a little covering on it. It was a list of guardians covering just a few years. And the only thing written in the book was the name of the guardian and the Osage's person whose fortunes they had managed. And the only other thing written in the book was some anonymous bureaucrat, if one of the Osage had died, had written the word dead next to the name. So I start opening the book, and I notice under one of the guardians' names there were about 5 Osages whose fortunes they had managed, and I saw the word dead, dead, dead next to each one, dead, all 5. And I thought, that's so strange. I mean, the Osage, they were the wealthiest people per capita in the United States and the world at the time. They had health, they had resources, they weren't hungry. It seemed to defy any natural death rate. So then I started to look through the book, and I noticed there was another one who had about a dozen Osage's fortunes who they managed, and had about a 50% mortality rate, and on it went. And only slowly it dawned on me that this little booklet, this really contained the hints of a systematic murder campaign. For me, it was really also the banality of evil. But that was a document that spoke. And it took me a little while to even figure out how it was speaking.
You didn't walk through the front door saying, this is a document I'm looking for.
And to be honest, it was one of the most important documents I found over 5 years, and it was completely accidental.
5 years?
5 years, yeah, it took a long time.